Police in Indiana credit a phone tip for helping thwart a potential mass shooting at a school. The tip sent police racing to Dennis Intermediate School in Richmond yesterday. Officers exchanged gunfire with a teenager before the teen killed himself. Dean Reynolds is outside that school in Richmond, Indiana, with how this incident began. Dean, good morning.
Good morning. More than 500 students in grades 5 through 8 were facing an all too familiar threat, but because someone who saw something said something, no one other than the teenager with the gun was shot. Police in Indiana are trying to find out why a 14-year-old armed teen targeted Dennis Middle School in Richmond, Indiana on Thursday. Did you think your life was in danger?
Yes, and actually I started crying and I was panicking and shaking.
Law enforcement received a 911 tip about the suspect and alerted school officials to lock down the campus. Arriving officers found the armed teen outside.
And when they confronted him, he shot his way into that school door, and the police raced in right after him, even as he shot at them before killing himself.
Students say they hid with their teachers behind locked classroom doors.
You could literally hear the fear in the principal's voice when she said lockdown, lockdown.
Peggy Lewis lives across the street from the middle school. She says she spoke with the suspect's father after the shooting.
He just said that his son took all of his guns this morning and said if he didn't take him, he was going to kill him too.
Because he was a juvenile, investigators are not releasing the shooter's name or the identity of the 911 caller who tipped off police. Earlier this year, the FBI admitted it failed to follow up on a tip it got 40 days before February's shooting at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland, Florida. 17 students and staff died. Indiana police credit the tip they received with saving lives.
So we had an idea of what was about to happen, or what a person thought was about to happen, and that's what worked.
Now, even though police say the suspect was not a student here at the time of the incident, the people we spoke to say the suspect had been bullied, and they said his father told them that his son had spoken of seeking revenge. John?
Dean Reynolds, thank you, Dean.